Welcome back to another episode of Black, White, and Red All Over.
Oh yeah.
Got me, Ryan, and Victor.
Victor in the house.
Freshly back from Chicago.
Yes.
We're going to be talking about 3 books this week. We're going to start off with Rye by Valiant Comics.
That's one.
Very cool. Then we're going to do Southern Bastards, Roll Tide by Jason Aaron.
Bring it on.
Lastly, Amazing Spider-Man #1.
Spoilers, bro. Spoilers.
Spoilers. So once you get to about probably the 9-minute point, you might want to switch to Avril Lavigne's Hello Kitty video. I don't know, just whatever.
You like that one too?
Yeah. I'll show you my tattoo later.
Yeah.
All right, let's start off with Rye.
Right.
Wow.
Man, I mean, from start to finish, amazing. I'm just gonna Clayton Crane. I heart you.
Yeah.
So thorough. So thorough.
I was on the when I saw his name attached to it, I was on the fence stylistically.
Okay. Okay.
But
he brought it.
Yeah.
He brought it. And one of the things that I think in this digital illustration thing that he's done is probably the most unique way is he's actually digitally painting the whole thing. There is no linear setup for the artwork at all, which I think is phenomenal.
Oh,
it's his. You know it's his work when you see it.
Yeah.
And we only got one of those crazy Clayton Crane stretched out anatomy, and you're like, why is he doing that? We only got one of those.
Yeah, just the one.
But it worked. It worked very well.
It fit. Like it's got like a you said it best with a Blade Runner type vibe.
Very Blade Runner type thing, setting up a very nice, rich legend.
Yeah, that was the biggest thing was the foundation was being laid.
Yeah.
It takes place in a very far in the future Japan. Like I couldn't at least 1,000 years.
At least.
And
probably more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Rye is what
the spirit of Japan, the ghost of Japan. I mean, they kind of allude to that they don't even really know what he is because he's not exactly a bona fide real thing that everyone knows, but it's something everyone talks about.
Yeah, he just kind of pops up every now and again and just lays waste. It looks like but in a very Japanese
Batman kind of way.
Yeah,
like it's so many different things laid together. Like it's a Batman, Blade Runner, Japanese ghost perfect thing. Like I don't know, but it's really, really good. Yeah. Like this is an awesome setup. I did appreciate the human narrative that we get from a sweet young girl who it looks like she's going to have an integral part in the series overall. It was nice. Yeah. This could have been a very obtuse, throw you into a futuristic thing. You're just like, what?
Yeah, yeah. Because there's what happens is there's the first murder of a human, and it's very specific.
Right.
That you have to use the word human because it looks like there's android
kind of like Blade Runner again, like things that are companions, and you only know that they're not human by the blue circle that they have on their head. Yeah. So they grow with you, they evolve, so that and it's kind of an interesting setup where the notion that as a means of population control, you have this companion, so you're not rushing to have babies or nothing like that. Yeah. So I do kind of wonder the adult stipulations of such things. I wonder where they're going with that.
Yeah.
That immediately popped up. I was like, oh.
That'll be issue 4.
Kinky. Yeah. So, but I mean, overall though, it was really, really cool. Yeah. This setup where there's been like this kind of mandated peace. Yeah. You know, no human murders for 1,000 years. Like it's very specific. 1,000 years. This has never happened, and then it does. Yeah. And hell is breaking loose because of it. So
murder mystery, some kind of conspiracy, some kind of threat that the benevolent dictator of Japan,
the father,
has got some sketchy stuff going on in the background,
or at least that's what people think. He does. So you know, it's kind of I'm telling you, layered. This is cake. This is a cake story. Really solid issue 1. If you've ever been a fan of Rye before, I think you'll dig this. But if you're brand new to it, it opens up very nicely, and you kind of get like this very, like I said, rich foundation that there is a huge story that's about to unfold here.
Dark, dense, very mature,
but not dirty.
Not dirty. Not mature in a sketchy sense. It's for a reader who's looking for a little bit more than your just like 10 minutes and you're like on to the next.
Exactly. It makes you think, and that's anyone who's ever said I read real books should read this one. Yeah, that's what that is.
Very much
that's what that is right there. So
next up,
Southern Bastards. Jason Aaron, Jason Latour. Wow. Okay. I mean, like, okay, you've said you've got family from the South, and I have family in the South. Yeah. and it spoke to me.
Yeah.
In a very real way. This is a real book. Like, that's the thing that I can't say better, is that this is a real book.
Yeah.
My movie reference to this is was it Walk Tall? But if Clint Eastwood did it.
Yeah.
Which should let you know, like, no diss to you, Dwayne. You know, you were awesome in this remake. But if they remade it with Clint Eastwood, so I guess if Walk Tall and Gran Turismo had a baby.
Yes.
With some Unforgiven sprinkled on top.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I'm getting here. I mean, when you start off with the dog pooping,
yeah,
you know this book's going to be the dude. Like, that's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
This guy who's probably in his 60s comes back to town. His father has passed away, and he's trying to tie up loose ends.
Right.
And gets mixed up in this situation where someone has stolen some money, and he saves the guy's life, not realizing that he probably should have just let the guy die.
Right.
And if anybody that's watching comes from like a really, really small town, like a big chunk of my family comes from Hollow Rock, Tennessee, which
you all know where that is, right?
Yeah, it's just outside of Brewston.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, way to make it even more specifically, no, you don't know where that
there's
is.
literally nobody watching that knows what I'm talking about. It's like everybody knows everybody, and there's a polite consensus to not talk about certain things.
True.
So, like, you'll be sitting next to a criminal, everybody knows it,
right?
But you're not going to say anything.
You're not going to say, hey, you know what he did yesterday? No, we don't do that.
Yeah.
We don't do that. That's very true. It's very true. My family's from Roxboro, North Carolina, and it's the same thing. It's outside of Durham, which I guess is a little bit bigger.
A little bit bigger than Brewston.
A little bit bigger, but not by a whole lot. Not by a whole lot, because you have to reference Durham with something else, but whatever. But yeah, same thing. And like you said, everyone knows everyone. Yeah. Everyone knows everything. Yeah. You just don't necessarily talk about it. So, yeah, that's the feel here.
Yeah. So if you're a fan of Scalped,
yes,
it's got the same sort of vibe, just in the South.
Yep.
The deep South.
Yep.
And that.
Wait, I love the twang that just came out. Did you catch that? There was a deep twang that just came out. It was a deep South. It was a deep South. Like, that was real. That's how good Southern Bastards is.
It is.
It invoked a deep twang in Ryan right now.
It even refers to pecan pie.
Yes, it does. Fried pecan
pie, which is critical.
South. Southern.
Yes. Yeah, definitely.
Southern.
Last, not least.
Spoilers, bro. Spoilers.
Yeah,
We're going to talk. This is serious.
Go ahead and turn away.
Go, read it, then come back. Like, if that's what you have to do, read it and come back. That's fine. That's cool. All right, you've had your chance. Now, Amazing Spider-Man. He's back.
Yes, Peter Parker is back in the meat suit.
There is no two ways about that. There are moments within that are so classic. I won't necessarily say iconic yet, but classic Spider-Man, Peter Parker Spider-Man, he's back.
People know that he's acting differently than Doc Ock as Spider-Man, and one of the ways that it's used to prove to Cap is the fact that nobody else is going to have a situation where a villain that can manipulate clothing takes his suit off.
Right.
Like, that's classic
Peter Parker. That's Peter Parker. That can only happen to Peter Parker.
Only.
Yeah.
So it's got that. It's got him, swinging on the web, stopping criminals, just being a wise ass.
Yes. The quips are back. Quips and flips, baby. They're back.
So just from that standpoint, that means I'm just my new pull sheet that I'm printing up for all the customers just says Amazing Spider-Man.
Right.
But there's a couple things I was just kind of.
Go ahead. Let me hear it. Go ahead. Speak to Dr. Victor.
You've been away.
Right.
For a while.
Right.
And now you're back.
Right.
You're confronted with the fact that you own a multi-billion-dollar technology company.
Yes.
That Doc Ock started.
Right. In your name.
Yeah.
In your name. Like, it's not just he started. It's not like Webco.
Yeah.
This is Parker Industries, right?
Yeah.
Like,
you've got a potential fiance who has a key to your apartment.
So maybe it was me, and I admitted before, I hadn't been following this. I thought Anna Maria was a child when I first saw her.
She is of short stature.
Yes. Vertically challenged is what we say in my household, because my sister is a little short. So, yes, vertically challenged. But it messed me up visually when she walked in. I'm like, oh, who's this cute little girl? Oh, wait.
Oh,
what?
Doc Ock, what the?
No, tentacles. It's just wrong. Yeah, sorry. It just went there for me, so I had to be honest. But go ahead. Yes. You have a potential fiance.
What's the biggest thing? The biggest thing to me.
This is
you're wondering, you feel trapped because you can't explain to people that, oh, all this stuff that happened, it wasn't me, it was Doc Ock.
Right.
Instead of saying, how did none of you not know I wasn't in control? Like, nobody.
This right here, this is true fan complaint right here. I like this.
I don't get it. Like, if somehow somebody takes over my body and does a bunch of stuff,
right,
and then I come back a month later, and my wife,
you better have known.
Yeah,
you better have known something.
Yeah, somebody should have picked up on it.
Are we hoping for a complaint though? We are hoping for a complaint, right? Like, hey, he didn't love you as well as I did, right?
No, I just want to be notified.
You just want to be noticed, like, so you're back, aren't you?
Yeah, that's all I want. And nobody.
No one.
Yeah.
No one. It's almost a tongue-in-cheek thing with the whole proving to Cap, that it is Parker.
Yeah.
But at no point does Peter go, "You sons of bitches, all of you.
Yeah.
How did you not know that this wasn't me?"
Yeah.
This not Aunt May, not.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody.
Yeah.
Nobody.
MJ.
Right.
I don't even know where to start. With Black Cat, when Doc Ock punched her in the face.
When would Peter ever punch you in the face?
Never.
Come on.
Never.
He's not that dude.
Yeah.
He's not that dude at all. And they should know that. So, having come into this one and hearing this piece, I have to kind of co-sign with that. Dan, I need some answers, sir.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all good for Parker to be all happy I'm back, but we need a little more grit to Peter Parker on that one.
Yeah, you've created a situation, Mr. Slot, and I still call you Mr. Slot because that run of Superior was insane.
Out of respect, yes.
You created a situation where it isn't fallow earth that you just have to have like, oh, what's Spidey going to do when his web shooters run out the next time? You can do a lot with this. There are chances for deep stories that we don't get with Spider-Man often.
True.
And then when we do, we treasure it. Those books are $10 a pop. We put them up in acrylics on the wall. This is your moment.
This is you. This is you. Okay.
Seize it.
Okay. This is the weight that is on you. And Spider-Man, with water dripping on him, and Aunt May is in trouble, needs to push this weight off of his neck. Come on. Come on, bring it. This is Doc Ock having muddled with his life. People calling him Dr. Parker, and he's like, why do you keep calling? Oh, wait. Oh, I have a doctorate.
Yeah.
Oh, well, then, yes, Dr. Parker it is. But that's still some weight there. That's still some things he has to deal with. I'm just saying, like, Peter having, I mean, the only thing that they kind of thrusted in there was his inabilities in terms of cybernetics.
Yeah. But that's it.
Because even then he kind of handled it with a sense of optimism, like, well, you are a genius, Peter. You can figure it out.
Yeah, someone get me specs and fantastic.
Right. I will read this and it will be learned. Yeah. So we need some weight. We need some drama coming from Peter being back, and not just the usual fare of Peter Parker's life, but also Peter really digging into why didn't you know that was not me? Yeah. I need to know this. Not now, but right now.
Yeah. Because that would be big to me.
Yes. Yes.
Maybe I'm an insensitive
Leo. No. I believe that's what you call a true fan.
Yeah.
And with great fandom comes greater criticism.
I'll get it trademarked.
Oh, I like it.
I got good lawyers.
So it was a good time. This Saturday, I don't care what you're doing, okay? You could be planning a trip to Mars. You could be building a time machine. That's all good. You could be curing cancer. Take a break. Here's why. Free comic book day. Because no one who is now cancer-free wants to not get free stuff. You see what I'm saying? Cancer-free, free comics. It works. It's there. Just run with it. Free comic book day. Comic Town is going to be a mecca. I'm telling you, okay? This is a place that you travel to. It's a religious journey here for free comics. We already talked about the books that are going to be here. We already reviewed them. We told you how awesome they are. We told you.
A couple episodes back even.
Like at least two. At least two. So come here. Come here. What's the address?
1249 Morse Road, Columbus, Ohio, I believe.
I love how he doesn't know. 1249 Morse Road. Be here, man. We're going to have local talent here. Ryan is here. What local-esque talent can you get that's better? Like, seriously. I mean, this is one of the stars. One of the stars of Black, White, and Red all over. Here. In the building.
I'll sign stuff.
He'll sign stuff. Your receipts. He'll sign your bags if you want him to. He'll sign it. He will.
Bring your pet.
But he'll sign your pet. That's weird. Don't do that.
I won't. I won't do that.
Ladies, topical signatures. He'll do those too. Slowly. Very slowly.
My wife will kill me.
he'll have a stamp, and he'll have Zach do it. It'll be a chkun, 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 you know, or his wife will sign it. There you go. That'll be even better. Yes.
Yes, ladies.
My wife will sign your bosoms.
Free comics, local talent, sales on trade paperbacks, back issues, 12 long boxes full of stuff that's $1 a pop.
Whoa, 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 whoa. How many?
12 long boxes. It's about...
Do you know how many books you can fit in a long box?
It's about 5,000 books.
5,000 books?
Yeah.
For just $1? Just $1?
Yeah.
$1.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, and if there's any churches, charities, educators, anybody that can put stuff to good use, after Free Comic Book Day, any of the free comics we have left, totally yours. Just get a hold of us. We'll make it happen. We'll box stuff up for you based on whatever your needs, and don't be and don't feel bad about asking. Like if you have 30 kids, don't say 15 books and have them share. I'll give you 60, just because it's what it is.
Right. This is what this is for. Free Comic Book Day is to expand readership, to go into new areas that people aren't readily reading comics, and help them get that good push into this fabulous world of comic booky goodness. So come down, have fun with us. I might stop by. I'm not even going to lie. I'm going to do like a quick drop in and be like, oh, snap. And then we're going to do pictures together. We've got like this whole pose thing. Yeah, we've been practicing. So, Free Comic Book Day, you can't beat it. I mean, not to monopolize. I mean, you know, Comic Town is the best. I'm just saying. But any comic shop in the city, basically across the United States, if you go, free comics. So, I mean, give a shout out to any of the other comic shops in the city. You know, if you... Because what are the rules here? We got, how many books can you get?
2 per person.
2 per person. Now, if you come with a crew...
That's 2 per...
Now, you can share in that regard, and everybody wins. Everybody wins. But just to, I mean, if you are a greedy Gus, if you are an Orange Lantern candidate, right, there are other shops in the city that you can venture to. Yeah. Shall we name them? Should we name them?
Oh, there's Ogre, there's World's Greatest Comics, there's Pack Rat, Dave's Clubhouse.
Dave's Clubhouse, Capital City.
Capital City.
Yeah, so, there's Black Hole Comics out out in Galloway. Yeah, and then Heroes and Games downtown.
And the Convention Center,
Yeah, so there's lots of places that you can go, but first stops first, Comic Town. Won't you take me to Comic Town? Won't you take me to Comic Town? Won't you take... Okay. Oh, that was in there! Yes! I've been dying to do that for like the longest time. You don't even know. You don't even know. So yes, Free Comic Book Day. It's here. And for all intents and purposes, just to plug myself, because I do that. Wait, that sounded bad. Just to say where I'm going to be this coming weekend. In honor of Amazing Spider-Man 2 coming out, head down to the AMC Grove City Theater, and you can see me set up there promoting comic booky goodness in the spirit of Comic Town. I'm bringing the Comic Town goodness to the movies, because I know a lot of people who aren't necessarily into comics are going to be at the theater checking out Amazing Spider-Man. So that's where we'll be sharing the comic book love. It's like an attachment. We're attached in comic book dumb. Yes. Comic book brotherhood? Comic book hood? It's something.
We'll work on it.
We'll have it by next week. Watch. It'll be awesome.
Yeah, definitely. Watch again.
Yes.
Thanks for tuning in, and stay classy.
Woo!
Man, this underwear's chafing.